And this is why I get nothing done. This thing was junk and I wore it out really quickly, so I went and bought a good one. I guess it's a good one. I hope it's a good one. But I'm like, hey, but I still need a slag hammer, and I walked all over the damn Lowe's and I couldn't find any slag hammers. And plus, I was like, I think I'll go to Harbor Freight and pick one up because they're like cheap, and you know, I mean, how can you fuck up a slag hammer? You know, it's just metal hammer with a point, you know, little. So I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna pull this apart, pull all these little tore up things off of there, and I'm gonna add some weight into it, and to make it a heavier slag hammer, because I'm stupid, and I do things like this instead of just buying a slag. And I'm probably just gonna buy a slag hammer anyway. But I'm just like, this would be a good idea. Well, it's probably not a good idea, but it's probably just stupid. But I'm going to try it anyway because I'm stupid. Throw all those in there, get all these off. And I think I'm just going to like drill some bolts in there or something just to add weight to it, just to make it more slaggy, I guess. I don't know. Plus, I don't like throwing stuff away. Like, I mean, it's got this little tip on there. I mean, it's got a little bit of weight. It's got like a little dead blowish-ishness to it. But like, I bet if I put a bunch of screws in here, added a bunch of weight to it, it'd be more effective. Okay, so the area is somewhat cleared. I didn't sweep it off or anything because I'm gonna just fuck it up again. But I got this piece over here. I shot a little paint. There were some spots that I missed. And you know, I don't want it to rust over after I'd spent all that time cleaning it. But I mean, I realized when I'm gonna have to clean the paint off of the areas where I'm gonna have to weld again. So I mean, it's not really a big deal. I just don't want it to get more rusty like these fuckers here. So let's build another one. And this is the piece I'm gonna use. And it's got some holes in them. And like that one doesn't really matter because I ended up cutting that off because I got to cut an angle into the piece. But like there's another one in the midway right here. And you can see on this one, that ended up right over there, in that corner right there. And I was going to fill it, and I was just like, you know what? It's like authenticity that this was something else. Like I kind of like that. Like this was a, I don't know if you guys are familiar. I work in the oil field, and we fuel equipment, and we fuel generators and stuff, and rigs, and we take fuel to fracs, and you know, we do a whole bunch of stuff like that. And we have a lot of like 500-gallon tanks, those small, you know, cylinder-shaped tanks, and a lot of them are just gravity fed to equipment or pumps or, you know, other little mobile tanks or whatever. And we have these big like TP-looking tank stands where the tank will sit about 6 feet in the air, 7 feet in the air, and these are like the cross braces that would hold those two stands together. And you know, because they're all rusty, and we're using a different setup now, so these are all getting scrapped. And my boss is like, hey, help yourself. So sweet. And so I mean, it's kind of cool that this already lived its life as doing something else, and now it's going to do something else completely. Like it's going to be. And can you see why I need my welder off the table? Because it's in the way of my work area. So this is awesome. I mean, I want to clean this whole thing off because I cleaned that one after I put it together, and that was a little more of a pain in the ass. So this one, I'd like to clean it now. You know, if I just move this shit over a little more. Oh yeah, I'm working on something for my daughter. She's all obsessed with her duck, little stuffed animal. So move this stuff over. Basically, give myself enough room to lay this piece on here. This piece. Got to stay motivated, you know. All right, put this piece across here. And I'm just gonna take my newly acquired wheel, my little wire wheel, and I'm gonna hit this and see how well it does. The other one I used, that one works great, except it only does a small piece at a time, and well, that took forever. I'm hoping this will work a lot better. So let's. Oh, am I gonna put that on with the camera? Oh man, I should have thought. I don't think. And FYI, guys, you're probably already 5-6 minutes in, maybe more. I'm not sure. Not sure how far along I am, but it's gonna be a long one. I've pretty much noticed I pretty much do long videos. So sorry if you don't like the longer videos, but I talk way too much, and I don't know. I'm just fucked. Guys, right there. See if y'all can see what I'm doing. I mean, I might end up cutting this out, but I might not. I don't know. Okay, right away, that is way freaking better. Way freaking better. This is not gonna take long at all. This is gonna be awesome. Only downside, every once in a while I catch one of these in the belly. It doesn't feel too good. Oh, that was in the skin. That one was in the skin. Any more? That wasn't too bad. Yeah, that one got me like right in there. It was still in there. Oh, it hurt a little bit, just a little bit. I mean, it wasn't bad. I could take like 50 of those. I'll be all right. All right, let me reposition this thing. It's like almost 3 in the morning, is it? Oh, totally 3 in the morning. 25 and 12 and 25 and 12. Either any way. 25. First cut, right there. All right, chill down. There's my line. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but it's right there. I can see it, so that's all that matters. And I've already shown y'all me cutting, so I'm gonna go and skip all this unless I have something something really clever to say that you guys are gonna be like, oh, it's so funny, because I'm a funny guy. But yeah, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this whole thing cut up and come back, and we're gonna work with the angles and bullshit. So yeah. Okay, and several time went by, and I got these. These are all the pieces that I'm going to work with to build the second frame, first frame, second frame, and through the magic of Hollywood, it's been literally seconds for y'all, but it's been several beers for me. But nonetheless, we've got our pieces. Oh, by the way, these are not grinding or weld. These are impact gloves. These are meant for like if things happen to, impact your hand, they offer some support. They're not grinding gloves, and I knew that, but they feel awesome to wear. Like, I just feel like I wish a motherfucker would, and so I like to wear them. I should be wearing these because, as you can see, using my grinder, I've actually burned holes in my gloves. That's like my skin right there. So it sucks, but they're like $30 a piece. And I bought them for something else, but I'm using them because I just like wearing them. But anyway, I got my pieces cut. Basically, This is the frame, and y'all have already seen it before, but I'm gonna show it again because, you know, I like to do stuff. And Jesus, they're already fucking rusting. Oh my God. Anyway, so I got to cut some angles into the bottom portions of these. Just gonna do a 45 on each one so that they'll butt up like that. I'm using this thing. I bought it from Harbor Freight. I don't know. It's I'm sure you guys know what it's called, but it's this triangle thing. And taking my pencil, and basically I'm just running this thing right about to where the angle's gonna be, and I'm marking it, and I realize it's not perfect, and I've already several times I've made corrections, and basically whatever doesn't fit, I grind it till it's square. And I know that's not the most effective way to you know, I'm sure there's way, I mean, I'm no machinist, metallist, weldist asshole. I'm just, you know, try to get that as good as possible. So I just mark this stuff and cut it, and I try to make it, you know, maybe just a little bit bigger than it's supposed to be, so that if I did fuck up, I can grind away the difference. Like I said, I'm not a metal worker. I didn't say that, I said machinist, but that doesn't make any sense. I'm not a metal worker, that sounds better. And you know, I'm just working with what I got and trying to make this thing good. This is, you know, this is junk. I'm building this out of junk, so that's something you gotta take into consideration. I'm bringing life to shit that was ready for the scrapyard, ready to be melded down into new steel, but now, nope. Robbed it. I robbed it out of that life, and now it's gonna come together as something else, and it's gonna be fucking awesome. So I got 8 cuts to make, which suck. Really right now wish I had a chop saw, but I don't. But I probably will later, because I'm a dumbass and I'm gonna go spend more money when I don't have it. But yeah, this is the 2-day project basically. And when I get these cuts done, clean them up, make sure everything's square, and I'll start welding on it. I got all my cuts made, grinded down a little bit. I mean, I might have to tweak them a little, but for the most part, I'm gonna start with tacking this piece to this piece, and I got them at the edge of my table so that I can clamp them. And pretty much all that matters to me is that they're square. And this is square the way it's set up. There's a little gap from that hole that I was talking about before. I don't know, but basically, I mean, it's good enough that I could fill that with weld, so it'll be all right. And square, so that's really all that matters. So I'm just gonna drop a tack there, hold it down, and then I'm gonna do basically this same setup for every other angle, so that I know it's square. If it's square, then it's most likely it's gonna work with the other one. So yeah, that's that. And I guess this is the intermission section, and I'd like to thank Shunket, my buddy with the RSX, for sponsoring this video. He provided the beer to get me through the night. So yeah, now I need to fire up the welder and put a couple tacks in this son of a bitch, and then I'll do the rest. Pop, 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 pop. When everything's all tacked up and square and I'm happy with it, then I'm gonna go ahead and drop a bead. And I say drop a bead like if I'm a professional welder or something. Not a professional. My welds are gonna look like shit, but that's why I got a grinder. Make it look good after I'm done. Okay. One tack. One tack. Alright guys. So this son of a gun is pretty much tacked together, as you can see. Oh my god. I have got some gaps here, but it is square, and by God, I will fill that with weld. I'll figure it out. But it's tacked together, a couple little ticky tackies right there, right there, right there, right there. And I guess I'm gonna start on this side with it down. I mean, it's square enough for the girls that I go out with. I'm ripping that off from another YouTuber. If you could tell me who that is, yeah, we're pretty much bros. But yeah, it's square enough. As you can see, I've got some work to do to fill that shit in. But I'm gonna go ahead and fill that crap in. Probably need that hooked up. I'm wearing the wrong gloves. Ow! Holy shit, that hurts. Why didn't y'all tell me? Fuck, that hurt. Thanks. Check out my newly upgraded weighted slag hammer, yo. Not too bad, not too bad. I get it. Fill in the spot down there. Let's put the right gloves on it though, this time. Alright. I'm cool with that. You know, as soon as I started the weld, I realized I'm wearing the wrong gloves, but I was like, let's just go ahead and finish it. See what I put myself through for you guys? Whoa, got a little crazy. Got a little crazy on the end there. But I filled in the gap, so that's what's up. That is what is up. Like I said, all this excess, let me show you guys. Not a professional, definitely not a professional, but hey, I can grind that off and it's gonna look awesome. It is is what it is. All right guys, so I've been at the sun is already up. I've been at this, damn, look at all that shit on the mask there. That's fucking rad. I've been at this thing all night, and unfortunately I got ahead of myself, and I tacked all the casters to the frame I just made. I didn't really show you, sorry, but as you can see, it's just some simple tacks here, and I did this one. These are just tacked, you know, like in all the 3 holes. This one I kind of welded all the way, and I guess I distorted the metal too much because, see, it doesn't really spin totally free. So I think I'm just going to leave the rest tacked because those still spin pretty good. I don't think I'm going to do this all the way because, see, it kind of hangs up a little bit. So, but yeah, that's on there. That shit's, that's good enough for what I'm going to do. And so this is the base. I got another set that I'm going to cut out some stands, I don't know, look at all this shit. Holy shit, I got to sweep the floors. But yeah, I got the this base, and then I got the top shelf right here. This is gonna go, you know, I'm gonna put some, it's gonna go like that, you know, there's gonna be a couple of legs to even that out, you know, like that, pretty much. And then the welder's gonna sit on top of this. I'm gonna get a couple of, I'm gonna cut some wood. Got some wood for to drop inside here, so it'll be rad. It'll be rad. I'm gonna cut some wood for that one too. So it'll be a piece of wood sitting right there, and I could put my gloves, probably my grinder, like pretty much everything I need welding related. I'll throw on the bottom of the shelf here, and I'll throw some paint on it so it doesn't rust anymore. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I was looking for. You know, I just need to put some legs on it. So legs, I don't know what you want to call them, but I need to raise it up. I need to take some measurements with this under here and see, you know, see about how high I can take, how high my legs need to be, so that I can get the welder and that. It's gonna be pretty short. Like, I mean, shit. Let's see. This thing is, from the handle to the base, is about 14 and a half, so I'm just gonna call it 15. And, you know, 15 plus, this sits about 4 inches high. So that's 19, and then this really doesn't matter, but basically 14 plus, 19, oh my God, I can't even think. Basically this thing needs to be less than about 32 inches tall. 32 inches tall. So I'm a little too out of it to do the math, but when I'm done, this thing's gonna be 32 inches tall with the welder on it. So yeah, I'm okay with this. Like, this is kind of pissed off that one caster is kind of sticking, but it doesn't seem to affect how well this thing moves around. So that's rad. Yeah. So I guess I'll get. I'm fucking beat. I'm gonna sober up and go home, because I'm gonna lay on that couch over there, take a little nap, and then probably about noon, it's Thanksgiving, so about noon o'clock, I'll go home, wake my kids up because they've been playing video games all night, and yeah, I'll wake them up, and I'll, what am I going to do? Oh yeah, take them to my buddy's house, where we're going to have Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah. So I'm going to clean up a little bit, and I'm going to lay down, and then I'm going to go home. So, this ain't the end, because I'm going to put the rest of it together, and I'm going to do the other piece and weld it all up, and I'll have some wood by the time I come back, and awesome. Yeah.